I've been watching, of course, there was a presidential debate and a couple other things, and I realized I should have a video on my thoughts on abortion. Like, because I have videos on a couple other topics on my channel, but I don't have this one, which I just hadn't got around to it. There's a lot of video ideas I have, but I usually think about them when I'm busy doing something else, or in bed, or at work, or. Anyways, I had this idea, and I have the time and ability to record it, because actually the other thing is, over the summer, my nephew's in the next room, and I can't record a video because he's having fun with his friend. He does conversations out loud. So yeah, I only get the opportunity to record videos in a quiet session when he's at school, as long as I live here anyways. But yeah, abortion. To me, and probably to any conservative Christian believer, it's an easy thing. It's amazing how many young people have been propagandized to believe all this nonsense about it's not a human until it reaches viability. To me, that is so illogical. It's like, of course it's a human, beginning to end. It doesn't follow logically that something is not human and all of a sudden it is. Though, when you listen to some of the educated responses where they're explaining the liberal side, I should say radical liberal side is explaining their position, you can begin to understand, because they believe in evolution and the development and all that, then you can see, okay, their mindset is about this evolving process, and it kind of ties into, I guess that's an old idea, the recapitulation imitates phylogeny. I just got that wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, if they're taught in school and they grow up believing that we evolved from a lower life form and the development of the baby mirrors that somehow, that's where in the liberal or brainwashed mindset they can see an abortion as being okay, because, well, up until a certain point it's an unevolved being. Obviously that's wrong, coming from a creation Bible believing standpoint, but it's simple. With us, we believe in the Creator. We believe the ultimate God created this world, created all of us humans, and at the moment of conception he connects the soul. Well, maybe not everybody believes that detail, but it's very logical to believe that. Very much implied by the Bible language. And if you get into the objective science, scientists who have had cameras inside the womb at the moment of conception have noticed a very fascinating little event that takes place. Because, the womb is inside, it's dark in there, but when the camera's watching, the moment of conception happens, there's this little flash of light. They say it has to do with the phosphorus and the connecting of whatever's in the sperm, but the point is, there's literally a flash of light, and that's neat. That's fascinating. And it's like, aha. It's like a physical marker, a sign. Like, yep, that's the beginning of a human right there. Literally the moment of conception. That flash, that's when the soul is connected from that point on. So, to me it's simple. Just like so many other issues, when you pile on a whole lot of other so-called science and or misinformation, because there can be a lot of real science that can be connected to an issue and will obfuscate the truth that's been buried. That's what happens with evolution and creation and the age of the earth and really a number of other topics. Definitely happens in religion. But yeah, when it comes to abortion, it should be easy. That's a human from the moment of conception. Yes, it's immature. Yes, it might not be viable, or whatever they want to say, but it's no different. It's no different, or it shouldn't be, if you believe in God. God created us. Be objective and focus on what is the factual truth of the matter. It's nice that Roe v. Wade is overturned, and a lot of the laws of the states are now protecting the unborn, but it would be nicer still if more states could get more, now that they have the ability to, the freedom to, as they should, get more laws protecting the unborn. That would be nice, because at the end of the day, it's still murder, and it's as bad as it is for all the women, all the young ladies being convinced to allow this to happen. It's worse for the doctors, especially the ones that have given into this evil and they enjoy destroying these young lives, and they don't let it bother them. Because if you haven't, you should at least look up the pictures, if not the video, of when they remove the little baby parts from the mother's body. That's very sobering. It's very sobering. And that is something that should be shown to all public high schoolers, to let them know, hey, creating a little human is a serious deal. You should not take it flippantly. You should not allow it to happen without forethought and planning. And if a life is created, it should be cherished and protected without exceptions. And they want to say and make a big deal about the less than 1% exceptions of, oh, what if the mother's life's in danger? This is too easy, okay? Just like any other situation where someone's life's in danger, they have a choice. They do have a choice. The doctor should give the choice. Like, hey, if you allow this pregnancy to continue, you could die. And the doctor can lay out whatever the scenario is. Sure, that mom should be given the choice, and if she wants to, arguably selfishly, end the baby's life so that she can live, that's her choice. That's on her. But if they're given the choice, the morally or ethically upright mom can say, I'll take the risk. Allow the baby to be born. If a C-section can't, save them. Allow the birth to continue. Allow the baby to be born. If I die, I die. I gave my life for my child. That's awesome. That's morally upstanding. If for some reason there's a specific situation where a pregnant mother goes in and she's, in a coma or something, that falls back the way all the other situations fall back when a human enters a coma. Someone else from the family, in conjunction with the doctors, guided help. I'm having a brain fart for some reason. Then they can make the decision. Obviously, you should make the decision for life. Oh yeah. One other extremely horrible argument that is so often used and brought up is the argument that it's her body, it's her choice. And while there's obvious truth to that fact, obviously that statement ignores the child, the baby, the infant, the fetus, whatever you want to call it. It's an immature human at the end of the day, being objective with science and the facts. All these children don't get any choice. All these unborn babies, their bodies are being completely ignored. They're being attacked and destroyed. So, every single time, and of course I'm always watching these things, I have no say in the matter, but if I ever got the say in the matter, if I ever got into politics or the arena where someone brought that up, because no one's brought it up around me in person yet, but I would immediately want to point out, hey, what about the baby's choice? What about the baby's body? Because obviously there are two here, the mama and the baby. It's insanely maddening to people like me when you hear the term, my body, my choice, or hey, no one should be telling the mother what to do with her body. There's another body here. This keeps getting ignored. They want to have it both ways. They want to say, oh, it's a parasite. Oh, it's a separate thing. But then they also want to say, oh, it's my body. It's my choice. Two bodies here, and goodness, tens of millions of them now have not got the choice at all. They have not got a say. The mothers have, arguably, selfishly, made the choice in their favor, and murder has been committed. So, it's very sad, but this is the case. But there is hope. The very fact that Roe v. Wade has been overturned means that there is hope for change in the future. But yeah, just wanted to put those thoughts out there, have it on the record on my channel. Until next video.